Hello everybody, DelightStriker here, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I play a variety of many different games, and this is one of them. Pixelgun 3D has been a game that has been with me in my childhood, and I enjoy many aspects of it. And that is why I decided to dedicate part of my gaming channel for Pixelgun 3D. If you have any recommendations for a game I can play, then feel free to leave it in the comment section and or the discussion tab. The games I play in this channel are Pixelgun 3D, Plants vs Zombies 2, Fortnite Mobile, and possibly Asphalt Extreme. If you like any of these games, feel free to subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into the review. Today, I will review the Royale set. This mythical set has been released in a 15.0 update and can be attained at a Royale Battle event. Yes, that is the name of the set. And I will rate the weapons after the review and to see if I can recommend this. Starting off with the first weapon in this set, we have the Royale Fighter. It has decent stats with a 75 mobility, a very fast firing rate of 99, and a mythical grade as well as all the other weapons in the set. It is an automatic weapon with a 4x scope, and it has the ability to slightly slow down the target. The second weapon in the set, as well as the most popular one, is the Royale Revolver. This weapon is known for its high damage per second and a decent firing rate. This absolute beast of a backup performs single shots that features a 4x scope, which can also be an alternative for a sniper, and can slightly slow down the target as well. Furthermore, this weapon has a fast mobility speed of 75. The third weapon in the set is the Royale Sniper Rifle. This sniper rifle has a fast firing rate and surprisingly deals average damage. This weapon's firing rate is 89, it has a capacity of 10, and it has a mobility of 65. This weapon is capable of single shots, it has a 10x scope, and it can slightly slow down the target as well. This is one of those weapons that you need good accuracy and precision in order to use it properly. The last weapon in the set, and one of the most abused ones, talking about power and rocket jumping, is the Royale Ashbringer. It is a heavy weapon that can perform way better than the rocket jumper, and it does very good at its job in terms of its fast firing rate of 87, high capacity of 12, and a below average mobility speed of 55. This weapon can shoot rockets, it can slow down the target, and it can damage players in an area, which is really good. Alright, the first weapon in this set we're going to review is the Royale Fighter. This weapon does shoot very fast, hence the 99 firing rate. Keep that in mind because you will need to reload every so often, because it can only shoot 40 bullets before doing so. Also, consider its small slowdown, so you can take advantage of it when aiming, because you will need that precision to destroy your enemies. Yes, the slowdown effect is not as strong as the super exoskeleton. I would pair this weapon with the energy module, the upgraded magazine, and the unloading. When activated, this weapon can be the star of the show. The increased damage and the added piercing shot makes it even more deadly. With a powerful combo like this, your enemies will totally be intimidated, unless if you're dealing with rocket jumpers and 3-cast spammers. Then you will need to think fast, and in the end, it is a well-rounded weapon that can deal decent damage, and I will compare it to the Golden Friend, as it can kill off opponents quickly if used properly, but need to be reloaded every so often. My final response is that this weapon is one of the best in its class. Also, I forgot to mention that reloading this weapon is quite fast. Plants vs Zombies 2 is about time, so sorry, that I reveal the beastie Royale Revolver. This thing is about a 2 shots to the head, and they're simply dead, and 4 shots to the body. This weapon, despite the switching delay, is still able to pick off opponents once equipped, and this weapon is commonly used for the infamous 3-cast spam. I would pair this weapon with the Ball Lightning combo. This combo will give you an emergency Ball Lightning, just in case if you're in a close fight and when you can't think of a good weapon switch when you're reloading, as this will deal a decent to massive amount of damage when the opponent is hit. I don't recommend the Lucky Shot nor the Lucky Chance combo because the weapon already deals a lot of damage, and it wouldn't be good for healing yourself. because critical hits happen very rarely depending on the level of the lucky bullet module, and the weapon itself does not rapid fire. In the end, this weapon is must have for either new players or the tryhardest of pros. Its high DPS and powerful sound really rounds up for this weapon. This weapon is a great addition for a loadout, especially if you're trying to get into the meta of the game, or if you just like laser guns in general. The Royale Sniper Rifle, according to the gameplay, does a pretty good job when killing enemies. Keep that in mind that this is a sniper rifle, so you have to aim with that little nut between the other ends of the crosshair. It can pick off enemies with 3 shots to the head and 6 shots to the body. There are 2 good module combos, but I would recommend the invisibility effect. The reason why I choose this setup is because the weapon has the potential to crowd control. When you're invisible, people can barely see you from a distance. By using Oracle, you have to move around constantly or else you'll get shot. Steel hands will also be good for the sniper because you will receive a lot of recoil when firing, and using this combo completely eliminates this, especially when you don't want to get distracted by the recoil. In the end, this weapon is a decent weapon, so don't expect too much, though. This weapon could compare to the Gorilla Rifle and the Adamant Sniper Rifle, but with a small slowdown effect. If you're up for a challenge, then get this weapon, but if you're used to popular weapons, then try to avoid getting parts for this weapon. The last weapon that is getting revealed in the Battle Royale set is the Royal Ashbringer. This has to be one of the best heavy weapons in this class. It has a decent explosion, fast firing rate, which is just as fast as a rocket jumper, ghost launcher, and renegade, and a good slowdown effect. The player with max armor varying by level can take about 3 to 4 rockets from this weapon. I would recommend the energy module, jet fuel, and the sharpener to create the homing missile, because it is useful for close combat at times when reloading. Because I believe that this weapon has the slowest reloading time compared to the other Battle Royale weapons in the set, just like the Royale Revolver combo, you can use it in an emergency, and it can follow your opponent as well, so you have a chance to either rocket jump in the sky or to safety. Either way, it is efficient. In the end, this has to be one of the best heavies in this class. The massive splash damage on this weapon really stands out in the premium and mythical game. In my opinion, it is just as good as the Ghost Launcher, if you want to use it for rocket jumping. Otherwise, if you play normally and don't prefer the rocket jump, this weapon will still amaze the people who get their hands on this majestic thing. And if you ask me, I would definitely recommend this. To conclude this video, the Royale set has to be one of the best mythical set in Pigskin 3D. By equipping this set, you're getting a higher jump height, plus great health and armor regeneration, which really fits in for the set. I personally enjoy playing around with these weapons once in a while. Since we're done with the review, I will rate the weapons from this set. This is just my personal opinion, and I can't really confirm if they're the best of the best, and or vice versa. But here it is. Royal Ashbringer is the first. Royal Revolver is the second. Royal Fighter is the third. And Royal Sniper Rifle is the fourth. And I must say, remember that all of the weapons have great power, so this was quite hard to judge. So everybody, thank you for watching my first weapon review. If you liked the video, then feel free to comment down about what you like about it. If you dislike the video, then just put down at least some constructive criticism in the comments or the discussion tab, as your opinion really matters to me, and I can use it to improve in the future. The last thing I can say is, subscribe to my channel, and if you like gaming content like Pigskin 3D, Plant vs Zombies 2, and other games. And I'm so happy to have you here. This is your host, DelightStriker. Bye everybody, and enjoy life.